Good morning, guys. How's it going? It's Wednesday morning, and I'm in my personal pickup, and I'm going to the paint store again. It's kind of a little bit of a rant video. First part of it is, anyway. I go over to the automotive paint store, which is, it's about 4 miles from me, and I buy a $17 can of rust stop spray for the Monte Carlo. Well, I got to spray, I'll show you later on when I continue this video. I got to spray one small little area, and the can quit spraying. So now I'm driving back over to the paint store when y'all can see me because of my steering wheel, and I got to take that $16 can of rust stop spray back to the paint store and exchange it. So there goes, 30-40 minutes of my day. I mean, I just don't understand quality control nowadays. My son, he had to put three starters on his pickup before he found a good one. And on that old Ford of his, it's not really an easy task. So, quality control anymore sucks. I mean, it really does. I mean, you just can't go out and buy anything without having some sort of trouble with it. I mean, anything mechanical or aerosol, most of the time you don't have trouble with a roll of tape, but I'm just tired of it. I mean, really just tired of it. So, just a little rant. Have y'all been having any troubles with that? Parts, electronics for your house, anything like that? Have y'all been having any trouble with quality control? Cell phones? Brand new cell phones messing up? If you do, just comment, and I'm gonna continue to drive to this paint store, which is 8 miles round trip, 40 minutes of my morning that I can be productive in exchange of can of rust stop that should have worked the first time. And some situations people say, well, why didn't you just buy two? Well, I don't need two. I need one to work. One should do everything I need it to do. But anywho, I'm gonna run in here and get me a cup of Java Juice. Then I'm gonna go to the paint store, and I'll continue this video here in a little while. Hey guys, what's up? Well, it's another day, another beautiful day, and I want to tell y'all that I messed up. I totally forgot about the jar of quarters. Now, in that jar of quarters, there was $175.60. Now, I guess I accidentally dropped a dime in that jar of quarters. But, I think I had a guess of $114 on there somewhere. If you guess that number, please email me. It is Christmas time. I don't know if what I'll do, but just email me if your guess was $114. That was the closest guess I got. But in a 32-ounce jar, you can put $175.60 in there, apparently. I saved that jar of quarters from the second week of May to the second week of November. So almost 6 months. So I guess it pays not to spend your change. Takes a little while, but I guess it pays. So that's all I got to say this morning, and we will get back onto the Monte Carlo, and I'll talk to y'all soon. What's up, YouTube? I'm back. I didn't show any of this because y'all seen this the other day, but I got this piece out of here. That took me about an hour. I don't know what they used to glue it in there with, but man. But there's my new piece, or my new used piece. It's mounted in there. It was looking really, really good, actually, for somebody that's never done this before. It's not welded or anything, but my squares right here and my holes and everything line up. So that means it's almost where it needs to be. I am going to do some more body work on this before I put this piece on the car. So I got to go way down. Might even have to do some trimming on this piece, but it's not sitting anywhere close to where it needs to be. And then I got to drill holes here and do spot welds, but it's not sitting anywhere close to where it needs to be just yet. But it's getting closer. It's looking better. I do have a lot of, man, my hand's right in the way. I got a piece to fix that, so I'm not even worried about that. I am a little concerned about right there, which my hand's in the way, that hole right there. But I don't think it's sitting down all the way where it should be yet, because this bottom piece is rested on top of that rust. That side looks getting closer, but it's not doing too bad. I mean, a couple more hours of work and I'll be ready to start tack welding that first piece in. And then after I get it tacked in, I can start working on getting that positioned, because as you can tell, this is up a lot. So, and I never went and got that can of rust stop. I'm gonna have to go back to the store and make sure I get it. See, that all needs some hammer and dolly work to get straight. This side needs some hammer and dolly work. This needs some hammer and dolly work. But it's turning out a lot better than I thought. I don't even know if I'm even going to be concerned about that hole right there. It's going to be, when I still get that other metal up there, I mean, as I can show y'all, you'll see all that, but you'll never see, unless you crawl in the trunk, you'll never see that. So I got to debate on that. But as you can tell, my lines are lining up fairly good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now I just got to make sure I cut and mark this piece to line up perfectly with the bottom piece. And that's going to be the trickiest spot, because I want to make 2 cuts and I want to make sure both of them are correct. But there you go. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And see, this piece needs to be hammered back in so I can get it lined up just right, because I am going to overlap that right there. So I guess I'm going to go back to work, show y'all more. As you can tell, I put my trunk lid back on. Now my body lines here to here are a little off, and it's raised up because there's no welds holding that hinge down. And it's over that way. It's kind of twisted this way when it needs to be brought back, but I only put 1 bolt in there. But what I wanted to check is the way that line looks. Now this piece is even. I took the piece I cut out and I put it right here, and it's even with that curve, as you can tell. Okay, and I did the same thing to the other side. I wanted to make sure that was even with this curve. So this actually needs to come up just a skosh, but I need to get this more flush, which I can do that. It needs a little bit of trimming on the lip that goes underneath. But man, I still got a lot of work to go, and I'm trying to make up my mind what I want to do with here. I can cut out all the rust and leave me a little bit of overlap and weld, butt weld it that way, and then it should be okay to go ahead and put my package tray panel over it. I don't know what I'm going to do here, because I got to figure out how to get 2 lines perfectly straight so I can weld it without some big old gaps. And that's what I'm fighting right now, and that's what I'm thinking about. But I wanted to show y'all how well my body line actually looks. So I'm getting pretty excited, actually. So I mean, I still got a bunch of work to do, but I can actually call that an achievement. Nothing's welded in yet, but I can call that an achievement with my trunk lid body line looking so close as of right now. Oh. So I can't wait. I'm getting excited. As soon as I get this done, sealed, cut, dried, delivered, back glass put in, I can start working on the headliner. Then I can put my seats in. Then I can start driving it. So I'll probably mid-January I can start driving my car again. I'm getting excited. Now, next week, I think Monday, Tuesday, and possibly Wednesday, I'm not going to be able to get out here. They're talking highs of 30s. And by the time it warms up to 30, I'll be getting ready to rest, go to sleep. So this weekend, I'm going to really knock as much as I can out on this car, especially Friday. I'm probably going to completely recut that one patch to the other side. I don't know what moved or what, but I'll figure that out later. But my main goal is to get this piece welded in, and possibly this piece welded in and right, because it's got to come down quite a bit over here. So, all right, let me go see what time it is, and I'll get back at it. But probably going to leave the trunk lid on it today, and that way I can lay the tarp over it, and it'll help keep it dry. So it's looking better and better and better. And like I said, this piece is raised up because this is over double lapped. So tell me what you think. Tell me if somebody that's never done this before, how it looks. I mean, I still got a long ways to go, but y'all's opinions matter to me. I'm not going to even get upset about a little bit of criticism. But criticism, that's what the word I'm looking for. But tell me what y'all think. I think that body line looks a-okay, in my opinion. 3/16 all the way around. Can't get better than that. And there still needs to be some adjustment done with the trunk lid, but all right, I'm gonna get back at it. I'll be able to see my line or not because of the sun. But what I decided to do, I got to spray rust stop on here anyway. I'm gonna cut that square piece right in the middle, all the way down. Then it should fit flush in here. And then I can come in here at an angle and cut all that out. And then just overlap it a little bit, just to give it some more strength. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if it's wrong. But if I overlap it just that little bit, one, it'll make it stronger. And two, it's going to be covered up with a package tray. And I mean, I can fill it up with filler and sand it smooth and nobody will ever know. But I think that's my best option. That way I'll have less of a patch over here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead and cut that. Guys, right or wrong, I think I like that option better. I trimmed all that out. Got all that rust out. I am going to have to build me a little bit of a patch panel for right there, which is no big deal. Really, it ain't. I'll just get this all cleaned up, put that cleaned up, and roll me over some metal and tack weld it in right there. But I think I actually like that idea better. After you get this all clamped together, it's going to be good and sturdy and solid. And it's laying down about where it needs to be. So let me take this out of here and show you what I did. See, that's what I did. I still got to do some grinding on that because I got some little bit crooked lines. But once I put this piece on here, after I get it, well, now I got to get it all lined back up. After I get this piece on here, and I don't know how much y'all can see of this because of the stupid sun, but after I get it all clamped up and tacked in there, it's going to be a good tight double layer secure tightness fit. And then I'll take some kitty hair and just fill all this up and sand it smooth, and it'll be good better than new because it'll be even more sturdy. And you know, like I said, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's the way I'm doing it. And I can hammer and dolly any lips down, and right or wrong, that's how I'm going to do it. Then I notice I got to cut this piece off right here and build me a new lip for the window. I think there was a factory space right here, which that's what I'll do, is I'll just leave a factory space. So it's coming along. I do got to hammer this down or get it out of there. I might be able to get it out of there. Yeah, it's just gonna break off in my hand. I hate vinyl tops. I can't say that enough. I just absolutely hate vinyl tops. You know, you have rust on your C10s and your other vehicles, but I don't think the rust on them is to the severity of it. I mean, I'm pulling that metal off with a pair of pliers, breaking the spot welds because the rust is so bad. I absolutely hate vinyl roofs. And of course, I'm going to build me a patch panel for right there too, which is no big deal. I'll do that after I get that other piece in there. So, make fun of me how I'm getting rid of this piece, but it's just so rusty that it doesn't take much at all. Now I'm on a mission. I gotta get that out of there. So let me do some grinding, and I'm about ready to call it a day. I'm getting tired and got to take a nap for work. But I'll cut this off and make that neat, and then I'll build me after I get that other piece in there tacked in and everything, I'll build me a patch panel from here to there. So, all right. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like what I'm doing. And let me repeat myself, I've never done this before, so I'm learning as I go. And I'll see you on the next one.